Hello world. Today is Friday, June 12th. It's 8:34 p.m. and this is another vlog, a raw unedited 10-minute talk about what is top of mind. And this is actually the 6th or 7th one of today, which is probably a record. And I wanted to talk about continuing the topic of what is required to actually accomplish something difficult, like having your own AI app that's making a consumer app. What it requires is consistent, like daily, all in focus and like talking about it, and integrity, like having your actions be corresponding to your goals, and doing the thing over and over again every day, and talking about it, and looking at the problem, trying new things, looking at all the details, making every single detail perfect, and reducing the number of details. And that process of like every single detail, like looking through it, making sure it's perfect, the whole end-to-end experience, going over it again and again and again, like talking about it, is one aspect of like you're proving that you're thinking about it and you're taking care of it and you're putting your time and effort into it. And talking on a video camera, talking on a blog, talking on a daily update is one objective way of proving that you are thinking about it and taking care of it and working on it and thinking about it. And you're showing and you're progressing on this topic, on this journey. So that's what it requires, and requires that you are really all in, and like and that what you're doing from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, you're tracking it, and you know exactly what you worked on, where your time went. And you look back on it and you see that what your goals are and what your actions are match up. Your actions your everyday work and your everyday effort are directed to this clear goal, this clear vision, this clear purpose, this impact, this change, this impact, this influence that you want to have. And so that's the human definition of agent of change. And so that's what we are. In everyday actions, we are agents of change. We are these agentic loops that have a goal, a state, and sets of tools that we try and we use, and then we look back on like what we get out of it. And over time, over an hour session of work. It's another like loop or in a feedback system of we try to do something, we do something, then we see what the result is, and then we try again. So this ability of ours, of us to pay attention to something, to track something, to reason about it, to see the changes that have occurred over time, and see what is within our realm of control, what we do control, and what are those levers that we have, that those things that we can change. How do we use those? So what I'm describing right now is exploring the requirements, the conditions of requirements of accomplishing something like that you want to accomplish. Like, my goal is to build an AI app that's making like $1 million per month. That's my flat goal. Like, I write that and I repeat that to myself. And then I know my day-to-day actions are like X, Y, Z. And they are like all directed towards that goal. And I know like what are the things that I have to do in order to get to that goal. And what I'm doing right now in this vlog is breaking it down and verbally and physically walking myself through my thinking process, my day. So really like this kind of dialectic is a prerequisite, or is a requirement of clear thinking, clarity of problem solving. We are problem solving, and we are inquiring, proposing, discussing, examining, analyzing, investigating what this is. Like, what I'm trying to do, what my goal is, and what my actions are, and what I can do to improve them. What can I do to improve them? So my online presence is my public record about the things I'm doing to try to get to the place I want to be. And the place I want to be is having mobile apps that are making a portfolio of AI apps that are making over $1 million per month. Full stop, like pause there. Like, having this kind of goal and then like actually like sitting with it and like being there and letting it settle down and like be like, is that actually what I'm doing? Oh, is that actually what I'm doing every day? Is that actually what I've been doing the last year, the last 2 years? Like, are my actions corresponding and correlating and directed by this goal? That's the question that I'm examining and analyzing, and I'm having a dialogue with myself about. And the second thing is like breaking through, like analyzing like what are actually like the requirements, the prerequisites, the steps I need to take to accomplish that goal. What are the real milestones, goals, prerequisites, you know? And if I'm able to like speak it, and I'm able to like if I'm able to speak it, if I'm able to explain it, if I'm able to teach it, then I can really prove that I understand it, and then I can perform the steps, the actions that are required. If I can see it, if I can understand it, if I can speak it, then I know what those things are that I need to do and what it takes. And then I become the channel, I become the vessel for creating that reality. That $1 million per month app. And like what I can do to and actually like understanding what it requires and what kind of impact it actually has on the world. If I can really understand, if I can like really visualize like how building on dialecta, like, you know, just a learning app that's called Dialecta, and that is really helpful to people, and it's like really nice to use, and it helps people to like learn like 20 times faster, and it's beautiful and it's fun, and all your friends are telling you about it, how it's making their life better. Like imagine that, like imagine doing that, like $1 million per month on an app that's making the world a better place. What would that feel like? What would that look like? What does it look like? What are the people that are using it feeling like? What are they looking like? What do they experience? Imagine that, and like talk about it, and explain it, and articulate it. And like for me, it's like, for me, for example, like, all right, so imagine like you have an app, and like you want to learn Chinese, and okay, so there's all these concepts that you got to learn. It gives you like a learning map, and then it gives you like set of lessons, and then you talk to it, and the key things are like, first you enter in, you starting with the user, like what do you want to learn? Like I want to learn robotics, and then okay, let's break down robotics into like subsets, and then like teach me this, how electricity like works, what is voltage amp, and voltage amp, watts, these things, right? Okay, so then it creates a set of things that you got to learn, and then it starts a call with you and asks you questions, and you explain, and then it's like, okay, well, then it corrects you, and it's through talking that it walks you through step by step, challenging you, asking you, testing you, like that. If I can like explain that, and like, then that's, and then if I can like feel that like, oh, if this is like really helpful, and then it's like really fun, and it's like a culture, and it's like an impact, like, and it's like a flywheel, and it's like beautiful. And then it just grows and grows and gets, and then you sell it for $50 million like Hell AI. Like that's the goal, that's the vision. So now I have to like be very like committed. And because you say one time, it's like one drop of water on a stone. It does nothing. Like I just talked about it today. It does nothing. But if you do it every day, every minute, every day for like a week, the water, for a month, the water will cut the stone, right? So likewise, I just described something, like I described this vision, you know, right? But it's poof, it's air. It's going to disappear and not leave a mark. But if you just talk about it and you do it and you keep doing it every day for months, and you actually will impact the world and cut through stone and make that vision a reality. So ending it here. Thank you for listening. It's already 16 minutes. Thank you for watching and listening. And as always, sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations, because every thought matters. May you be free from suffering. Peace.